Hello, YouTubers. Well, it's been almost 5 months since I first arrived at the cottage, and there's an awful lot been gone on in those 5 months. Just a quick rundown. The first week I tried living in the cottage in the back bedroom, but it was almost impossible. Well, it was impossible. It was cold and damp and horrible. So I went out, bought a caravan, and my comfort level improved immeasurably. So for the last 4 months, I lived in the caravan. A month ago, I was able to move into the extension part, which is what I concentrated on. So that has the kitchen, bathroom, and a small bedroom. So, and I've just started on the cottage. I don't know whether you can see all this debris in front of me here. Might give you a clue as to what's going on there. And the trailer. So without further ado, let's go and have a look, and we'll do a video tour of what's been going on. So it's going to be straight into the main living area, and okay, so the light should get a bit better in a minute. Okay, so let's swing around, and wow, what have we got here? Beautiful fireplace. There was a tiny fireplace that had been boarded up, and I'll just show you a picture of that now. Okay, so let's have a look up. I don't know whether you remember, but there were ceilings in here with all this black tar-like stuff coming down. So what have we here? It's the original thatch of the cottage, and it's all the old timbers, and the back of the thatch is absolutely covered in tar-like creosote stuff, which I think long time ago came from the fire, because you can see from the fireplace all the smoke damage there. So maybe 150 years ago, whenever they were using this, a lot of the smoke must have been going up into the ceiling. And so this was the actual problem, all this tar-like stuff dripping down onto the ceilings and running down the walls. So as you can see, the tin roof, corrugated iron roof there, looks in exceptionally good condition. And I've only come across one tiny leak so far, which is very good. And an absolute bonus is the corrugated iron roof. When they put it on, they built a totally independent roof over the top of the thatch. They put substantial wall plates on the wall here. Let me I'm just going to go up the ladder. Just have to excuse me shaking the camera a little while, but so I can give you a shot of the wall plate. So there you go. You can see there's quite a substantial wall plate in there, and this wall plate has been bolted down thoroughly into the stonework. So that's going to save me a lot of time and trouble. And once we have all the thatch out of the main room, I'll be taking out this boarding, and there should be a loft type room behind that, I think. So we'll soon find out, though. I'm not going to bother showing the other rooms because nothing's been happening in those. They're just exactly as they are. But let's take a walk now into the kitchen. It's by no means finished, but it's certainly habitable. And you can see here, I've got some units in. I've got a new old range in, and I've got it reasonably comfortable. Got myself a little chair there and sit in the evening next to the range. And I'll just go forward and then we'll swing around. Sorry if I'm moving this too quickly. I know how annoying it can be. And here we have the other side. So I have a nice washing machine which improves life, and the fridge. It's a little bit rusty in places, but I found it in the barn and I just fiddled about a bit and wired it a bit, and hey ho, it was working. So very good. All the units I got for free. Somebody was advertising they wanted it taken away, and the kitchen had already been removed, so it was only a matter of loading it onto the trailer, and away I went. So that was a real bonus. So, okay, so let's take a walk back. I'll try to go as slow as possible, and we'll go now into the bathroom and the small bedroom. So here we are. So let's put a light on here so we can get some more light in here. Okay, so this now is the hot press, and you can just see behind maybe the block work. That used to be a door behind there, and this was like a small corridor which wasn't of much use really. So anyway, there's the hot press. It needs to have a door and shelving and everything. And now this is the bathroom. So not finished yet, but is usable. And those two tiles there, that was a problem. There was a problem with the shower, and the company sent me a complete new shower. It was only the fitting that was wrong, but they sent a whole new shower. And would you believe it? The new shower they sent, the riser rail was shorter than the original, so that's why I have to put those tiles in. But I ran out of tiles, so I have to go to Sligo now, which is a round trip of about 160, no, about 100k for me. So I'll probably do that next week. But anyway, here's the bathroom so far. It's a wet room. So everything drains into a drain just behind the toilet, and all these pipes will be boxed in. But I still have a bit of decoration to do, but it's usable. It's better than having no bathroom at all. And there's a radiator there. So the range is running the radiators and hot water. It works fantastic. So here we go. And here's the small bedroom. I have to excuse it, not very tidy, but there you go. Now the reason why all the paper's off here is I put this foam backing stuff on the walls first, and it was an absolute disaster. It stayed on for 2 or 3 days, and then next thing it all started peeling off, and I used all the correct strength adhesive and everything, but it was an absolute disaster. So anyway, that's all going to have to come off. This one here, where I didn't put any foam on because it's an internal wall, is absolutely perfect. So this will just have to stay like this now until I get the other rooms ready and I can move out of here and then fix it. So, but I can live with this. It's warm and comfortable, so that's okay. We are outside now. So I'm just going to take a walk around here, around towards the back of the house. And in front of us you can see my rainwater collection system. This is working very, very well. I don't have a first flush system set up yet, but I'll get round to that eventually. And here's a new chimney I had to build for the range. That'll have to get rendered later in the year. Also have a satellite dish for the telly, but doesn't seem to be much on it, but I watch it occasionally. But anyway, here we go. And there's the caravan I was living in. I've pulled it out of the, well, my farmer friend, he pulled it out of the barn with his tractor. And It's now up for sale, so anybody in Ireland interested in a lovely two-berth caravan, dry, warm, no damp, absolutely perfect. Has a fridge, cooker, gas heating, and tows very, very easily. So anybody interested, you can contact me. So anyway, let's have a swing around here. And here's the back. This is the new extension part, and you can see where the old chimney was. And here is the back, and you can see where I bricked up the doorway. And this is the whole new roof fascia. I used I think it's called Kingspan or something like that, the profile, and it has 100mm foam insulation bonded onto the sheets, so it's worked very, very well. And here's the barn where the caravan was, and I lived here for 4 months, which was very comfortable actually, but it's far more comfortable in the house. So and here's, well, that's some of the garden, but it's so overgrown, but I haven't had a chance to get in there yet, but eventually I'll find some time to get in there. And here I'll just show you a quick view down the, oh, sorry, I'm shaking the camera a bit here. There's a small stream running down there where before I moved into the extension part, I didn't have any washing facilities, and my farmer friend, he said, "Oh, you could have a wash in the stream," but I thought I didn't take that advice. So here we go. This is coming round the back now. I'll just swing round and show you the views across here. It's absolutely beautiful. Have some sunshine today. It's been raining an awful lot, but hopefully it's more or less finished. So we're coming around the other side now. We're doing a complete tour, and here we are here. You can see the new roof, the fascia boards, barge boards, and here's the roof of the cottage. The sheets are in very good condition, so I'll explain more about that in later videos. Here's a gate I put up here, so a little bit more security. And we're coming round here now to we're coming round back to the front of the cottage. We're going to swing round, and there we go. So that's a complete tour of what's been happening, and I hope you've enjoyed this little tour. So please like and subscribe and leave your comments down below, but remember now, don't be naughty.